Today I'm going to help you set up a 2D matrix in WLED. Let's get started. As a default, only 30 lights will be working. So, let's show you how to set this up. Config, LED preferences. This sets your maximum current draw through the board. Now, that unit that I'm using has a maximum of 10 amps, but I'm going to connect it to a power bank. So I'm going to limit this to 2,500 milliamps. A power bank normally draws 3 amps, a maximum of 3 amps, but I want to protect them from being damaged. So the next we have to do is put in the amount of LEDs. So I have a 16 by 16, which equals 256 LEDs. So if you scroll up to the top here, it recommends you need 15 amps power supply. However, 5 amps will be enough. Don't worry about that, because you've set the limit. It will work perfectly fine. Okay, so you press save. Now you'll see your matrix has come alive and all LEDs are working. Okay, let's go back. If I go to effects here, you can see you only have the standard effects, and I'll just go through a few of them here. Android, the one you saw earlier, blend. They're great effects, but only work in a 1D format. It can be a little bit effective, as you can see over here. Something seems to look like it's working, but not as effective as you wish it would be. To set up a matrix, you go to config. Go to 2D configurations. Here where it's a strip or panel, you have to go 2D matrix. And you'll see over here, default is a 8x8, it seems. Well, that must have been my last saving. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, this can be horizontal or vertical, but in my case, the way I've shown the board to be laid out, it's going to be vertical. It has to be serpentine. That means it goes backwards and forwards. Here you go backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. And that's how most of these matrix boards are arranged. Then, my board is 16 by 16. Okay? That's what it looks like. That's the configuration. And it gives you a visualization of the board. And then, I press save. And I go back, and let's go to the effects again, and now you can see way more effects come up. A good one to check is this one over here. There you can see the WLED logo, and that's pretty much it. Let's assume we want to go for 2 panels and join this and make a really big screen. We can do that as well. Okay, I've attached 2 boards together, flipping them over, connecting the 2 connectors and flipping it back over, observing where the start point and the end point is. Okay, then go back into config, LED preferences. Now we need to increase the amount of LEDs we're going to use. So now it'll be 32 times 16, which equals 512. If I press save, so next we go to 2D configuration. Over here where it says number of panels, you increase that to 2. It'll automatically generate a matrix for you, but you can see there's a few problems here. Let's make sure all the settings are the same. Top left, top left, top left, top left. Let's make that now vertical and serpentine. Now you can see the tops are all lining up, but you still have the boards laying on top of each other. You offset that on the x-axis. I'm going 16. So everything's lining up. It's going in, going all the way through, out, in, all the way out. Everything's perfect. You press save. Go back. Board's working. And then we go to this one over here. And you can see everything's working. And you have tons of awesome pixel mapped effects. This is an interesting one too. Some work better than others, of course. Drifting from one to the next. DNA is a beautiful one. DNA spiral. Any of the effects that have this matrix picture next to them will work. Some are more effective than others. Some don't really do much. And thank you for watching LM3D.